Hello. Hello, hello. Am I missing things? Nope, that's good. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I just realized how much cleanup I have to do now that it's a new month and not Halloween. Give me 1 second because Janet is feeling yappy today. Hold on. Let's turn that off. Yeah, we don't need that. That we really don't need that. Disable. Great. There we go. I like how she asked a question then immediately answered. Like she didn't give it anybody any time. None whatsoever. Fuck. But hello, hello, welcome back. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. Better one than me, where I where I just got sick like an hour into the charity stream. That was rough. That was awkward. But we did really well. The team did really well, and I say we, I mean specifically Milk, Bubs, and Cornbread did amazing. Hi, Ghost. How you doing? They raised $445 for the Gamers Outreach initiative, which is freaking great. Thanks for the watch, Street Ghost, which is awesome. You will notice that as a partial reward, since we didn't hit the team stretch goal, which is fine, but I did want to do a partial work because we were really close. We were really close to that goal. So I did drop the new follower emotes. So we do have some new emotes of the 2.0 model. The rest will come with the debut. Yeah, that's a little teaser, a little taster of what that will look like. New tablet in favor because of a friend apparently that I could have it. Dope. Hey, Decaf. Scuffed and I didn't even do anything to it. I mean, did it have like a full reset? You know, like the factory reset stuff? Because like maybe that's all it needs. If it's secondhand, maybe. You know, that could be all. I'm trying to think if there's any more housekeeping I need to do before we just jump into the story. Because I mean, other than the only things I've been up to have been DNA. I've been playing DNA religiously. Um, but also I haven't been farming the entire time, to be fair. I've been, you know what I've been doing? I've been gathering Genomon behind the setup screen. Huh? That seems not correct. That's weird. Huh. Let me, where is my game? Sorry, let me open this. Say my name, say my name. I had to find a way to say today when I was posting that I was excited for this patch because, like, it, at least just based from the poppies and stuff, I'm thinking like World War One, you know, the late 20s or late 20s. Jesus Christ, not late 20s. What? The like the teens, 19 teens, or maybe early 20s. That's kind of like an era that I have interest in when it comes to history, just because it's I would say World War One, World War Two in general is kind of like my where I was gonna specialize with my history degree, which didn't end up happening. I mean, just why do I feel like I'm not taking up space properly? Hold on. Is it just because I'm just slightly off center? It's an Amazon Fire tablet. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. I've never had luck with those. They always just feel very scuff out of the box, even brand new. I'm not saying they are. It's just I just haven't had luck with them personally. So that's interesting. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I honestly started to think it might be me because I was like, okay, at what point am I just the problem? Yeah, no. Alrighty. Reverse. Is it here? Which I have to say, this is probably the one, not the one, few times where me finishing the story in reverse late has been amazing because now I don't have to wait for the next bit of story. I'm very excited. I mean, quite literally, the next chapter, the first chapter
Wanna
is
catch a
called
ride with me?
After the Flood.
Usually no kids allowed.
And I'm like,
but
perfect. You can hear the game, can't you? It's really fucking loud. You can hear Joe. I can't wait to show you. I got Joe's skin because, of course, I did because it's fucking Joe. Oh, look at him. Hold on. Oh, he just looks so good. There we go. There we go. And Ghost, I'm gonna need you to be my sounding board and let me know if the game audio is too loud or too quiet or any of that. But yeah, I got the skin. Because how could I not? Oh my god, okay, I get it. Go away. It? Good. Ah, it's like we have Risley at home. But better. Don't tell Bubba I said that. Don't tell Bubba I said that. The better part. Don't. It's fine. There we go. Can I be bigger? Like, there we go. Sure. But I did a couple things in game the last little bit that I'm pretty proud of. If you don't mind me tooting my own horn for a little bit, for a second. Reveries in the Rain was probably the first one. I finally got past Abyssal 350 meter dash 3, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm on 400 meter now, and this one's gonna make me hate my life. I am not friends with this one right now, but this is where I'm at. It's been a slow grind, because I have built, I shouldn't say built. I've invested time in too many characters, and that's my problem. Can I be Bagel? No. Adjusting the model? No. Biggle. Biggle? Biggle? Bigger. Bigger. I'm just saying words now. But let me know if the game's too loud, Ghost, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. I think it's me that can't hear it. There it is. There it is. I just can hear the receiving of money. Which will be going off once we start the story.
I knew it.
I need to hear the voice. The way I am getting very close to all of my characters being. Finally. Also, I got Sentinel. That happened. I lost the 50-50, and then she came home at 25 pity. Thank God. Because I was not prepared to go to full pity again. Haven't started building her yet, though, because I'm still finishing off Lopura and Maldir. But then she is next. Because she pairs very nicely with the Samawai's Nautical team. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of as many buttons as I can before I drop this. I know what it is. I want to claim it. I'm like, I know it. The game and then end up dropping and I don't know why. Comes in phases. But how is the audio, Ghost? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Is it fine? Let's see. I've been pulling on this because honestly, I kind of would like Recoleta. I kind of regret not pulling for her. Don't tell books. But I end up getting a tutu. I got a Yenisei copy? Oh, okay. Well, good for me. I actually needed that. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 5 pit. I shouldn't do this because I really want Charon. But at this point, I'm like, I'm not a bug. I'm not. In this game, I try not to, just because I find the deals harder to work with, but that last deal, though,
Congratulations.
it might have been a 2-point, or it might have been an anniversary deal, unfortunately, but maybe lower game bait. Thank you. Let me know how that is. Okay. So we're just gonna dive into it. I did mains bulletin even. That was easy. That was fast. That was good. Hi, Amelia. Yeah. And then 3 days from now we'll do the Arcana boss. But let me pause the music. We'll get into the story. I'm very excited for this one. Taste your bliss as long as you can pay your bills and eat after. Exactly. Exactly. I just try not to in this game because, again, I find their packages a little not great, or at least just not enough of them, maybe. I don't know. I find they escalate quickly. Maybe that's the thing. Or there just isn't enough pulls in them versus mats. Anyway, I try not to pay in this game that much for that reason. Not so much that I wouldn't, but just, you know. Oh, hello. That was 2 more pulls that I didn't know I had. But otherwise, the one deal, what was it? It was like $30, and it came with a free 6-star. I shouldn't say free because you're paying $30, but it came with a box with a 6-star in it. But then it also came with pulls, and I'm like, it was perfect for Moldir because it was like $30, and I got Lopura at the same time, and I was like, oh, perfect, love that. Or huge package, yeah, 0 to 60, exactly. Exactly. Pardon me, that cough is still fucking here. It is working its way out, but oof. All right, let's dive in. I am clicking the wrong button. And I will pause the music. After the flood. Oh, thank God. We're picking up right where we left off. Also, I might mute periodically because I am finishing off my little dinner in front of me. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want y'all to hear my schmacking. A new era bearing many marks of another time. Caught in an endless spiral of war. Ooh.
Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us. We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined.
Looks like that was some propaganda.
Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away.
Mm-hmm.
Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave.
Wait, I have a question.
And ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield, were forged into something new.
Okay, sorry. I'm already gonna, like, give some input here for a second, because it's interesting.
Corrupted.
Okay.
The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us every day, and we knew. We soldiers never had a choice.
Okay, I'm hoping that's where it pauses, because I don't have auto on anymore. That was like a whole, like, video. That was just a whole thing. I couldn't pause it. So, one thing I want to say that I find very interesting is just about that tone set, because that's exactly what it was. It was setting the tone, right? So, because I was looking to study this period, I haven't read extensively, but I have read more than the average bear when it comes to firsthand accounts from this time period. And what I find really interesting is there's just something about those handwritten memoirs that have a certain tone to it. And they kind of hit all the points, which was like this air of we were deceived, we had so much hope and pride, and then not immediately, it was very quickly that once they were off of the continent, not off the continent rather, but after they were away from home, once they were like in the battlefield essentially, that was just kind of like stripped away immediately. They felt very betrayed, or they felt very lied to. But at the same time, what are you going to do at that point? You're there. Like, only thing you can do at that point is follow orders. And so the vibe is very, it turned from that prideful, victorious hope to like just complete hopelessness and not hope. I shouldn't say hopelessness, but it's like they definitely started questioning the point of it all. Nihilism, I would almost argue. It kind of came. It was very interesting. Hi, Nibsy. It and so it was, and it's almost like across the board on all of the accounts have that kind of just vibe to them where they're like, we'll talk about what happened, but we're not happy about it. And it was absolute, like it was just it's almost devastation of loss of life. It was just interesting tone. So the fact that that was as soon as I'm watching this, I'm like, oh my god, that's exactly like the same vibe as the memoirs. It feels like someone who had been there has written this. This feels so authentic to me so far, and it's only been 5 seconds. So I'm very excited about this because it sounds very similar as the personal accounts, and so that's a part of me actually started wondering, good god, y'all, what is it good for? Literally, actually, Decaf, I was gonna ask you because you seem like the person who would know. I'm like, was this? I thought to myself, I'm like, is this from a book? Like, is this like a reference directly from something, like an excerpt from something? Because it was just so accurate. I'm like, I can't tell if this is like pure reverse story or if this is actually pulled from elsewhere because it marched forward in those notes. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. There was just so much, it was just so accurate, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna be good. If that's them just mimicking the tone of it, we're in for a fucking ride, and I'm excited and also kind of sad. It's gonna be not the word, not humbling. What's the word I'm looking for? Not stoic, melancholic. Nah, I feel like humbling is probably the closest I'm gonna get to it without pausing forever trying to think of the word. But um, this is gonna be this is gonna be good. It seems they're well researched but original. Okay, cool, cool. That's so fucking impressive, honestly. Holy shit. Because even that tone of there's also there's fear of like being forgotten, which I think everybody kind of has, but you see it specifically often in those memoirs. They genuinely were so scared, and I think it's because they saw friends and family around them quite literally being killed and being forgotten, that they themselves were scared that basically no one would remember they were even here. I think that was a real fear of, not because they wanted legacy per se, but they wanted their life to mean something. And so that, yeah, I think it's, oh, this is so interesting. Anyway, sorry, Nibsy. I was really, I'm gonna be really
Thank you
deep
for
with this
loving me.
chapter.
Len. Thank you for being there.
Oh,
Thank you for the
God.
resub.
Everyone's thanking.
Len.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop,
Thanking
Len.
us for
First,
thanking
first
you.
Please.
I
I
liked
liked it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. That's very much so. It, I read more so from like the perspective of cinematographers at the time, only because there were cinematographers and photographers in the field and they wrote memoirs, and that was a lot. That didn't look like spoons. What are you talking about? I think they look like spoons. And nasty. Hi, Nibsy. Coming in hot like that. I'm gonna take that hydrate now. I don't have water though. I have a, what do I have? I have a 7-Up zero sugar. I actually kind of like the no sugar sodas at this point more than, it's just pops, whatever. More than the full sugar kind. Let me tell you, zero sugar root beer kind of slaps. It's kind of good. Kind of mad about it actually. But yeah, thank you, Yuri. Thank you for the resub and the prime. Jesus Christ, thank you. What is time? Truly though, truly. How goes the grind? How are you after the loss? I'm not a sports person, but I empathize with everybody who had, sat through that and watched it and watched the baseball finale. Do I sound enough like Schitt's Creek or no? Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna let it play now that I've done yapping. Sorry, Verdon. Verdon? Huge iceberg ice. I'm just gonna say ice, yeah. Oh, the Dodgers. Oh, so you're great. You're fine. You're chilling. Okay.
Anything else?
Oh, that's we're with what's her face again, aren't we? Pardon me. Sorry, I had to cough bad.
Is the era gone?
I can see the silhouette. It's the one from the Laplace, not Laplace. The one we always see and is playable, but I never play her. Starts with an M. Since both my teams are playing each other. Oh, okay. So you were winning either way.
Heaven, what year is it now?
Oh, fuck if I know. What year is it now? Oh, I think it might be 1920. Okay, so we're at the end of the war. Well, close to the end. I'm pretty sure the war ended in... Yeah, 1920, right? Didn't it? Mesme, thank you. I'm like... I want to say it's Mrs. something, but that ain't right. Now I'm fact-checking myself. No. Okay, no. 2 years before this, 1918. I was like, oh, I'm thinking of... Never mind. I'm thinking of the stock market crash from the 20s after the war. Never mind. I don't want any of these answers. I got no work tomorrow, so we can hit DNA. Nice. Very nice.
Invasive illusion. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens.
I like how there's not a single test of like, are you okay? You watch people die. Are you?
Last
Oh,
question.
an elephant. It's an elephant.
What's this?
An animal, a monster, the shadow of death. What happens if I click the shadow of death? Because like, maybe Verdon is just terrified of monsters. Ha! Get fucked, bot. The way you were immediately banned. Sari's like, ew, we don't do that here. Get fucked. That's so funny. I kind of want to do the shadow of death. Just get them real worried about Verdon, you know?
The shadow of death, where a devil lurks within.
Oh my god, Verdon.
Its claws are so sharp, they might tear someone into pieces.
Color deficient? I guess you guess, I suppose. I don't know.
Not funny, Verdon. What a horrid image.
Yeah, because you're not asking how Verdon
Then
is.
it must be an elephant.
There you go, Verdon.
Bad jokes aside, your mental status is within tolerances.
Fuck you, Mesmer. That was a good joke. Ask me
This
stupid ass
test isn't
questions,
like
get
the
stupid
others
answers.
from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
There seems to like non-choice, but the nuance is different. If you angle the picture, it's an... If you angle the picture, it's an... I don't remember what they look like, but that actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm kind of glad I said the...
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way. I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago. But we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual.
Not to be that person, but I have a question. I don't think I've ever noticed this before, and I don't know how. It's so glaringly obvious. How does her apron stay there? How is that working? I guess not an apron. Is it a shirt? Because if it's not an apron, oh, if that's her shirt underneath, that's some low cut shit for the office. Let me say, that's very trusting. Holy shit. Mesmer's covered in magnets. I don't think I've ever trusted a magnet that much. A magnet in her skull. I repeat, I don't think I've ever trusted a magnet that much. Holy shit. That's,
Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health.
What?
You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
Is that like a list of things to never
I have
say
no
to somebody who just
access
had
to
a
Miss
traumatic
Stranger's
event? Jesus fuck.
information. All I know
You're
is
lucky.
she's been
Excuse
sent to
me?
another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
No, you're lucky Miss stays in the hospital all the time. The fuck?
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Oh, right, she's massive
Mr.
now.
Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs.
You can't get more traumatized.
Now
I'm
she's
pretty
being
sure you
cornered
can.
in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff.
How reaction? Yeah, true.
I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more. You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing.
So she's the new
Just a knock
Jessica.
on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Got it.
Timekeeper?
Oh, heck no. Sorry.
Come on in, Sonetto.
The dull gray and white. Burton is not buying into that gray millennial aesthetic.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing? She's good to go.
She's good to go. AKA fucking leave.
Just a minute. Timekeeper.
Real life
Madam
dreams
Z
and
said
glue.
The Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office.
Let's head that way then.
You two have fun. Take care. There's so much tension in the air now.
Yeah.
I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before. I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
Yeah, we were at the epic center of this one.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
Huh?
A committee member strides out of the office, his face completely distorted in contrast to his neat uniform. Another man rushes behind him, doing his best to keep his pace in check.
Please, I thought we reached an agreement, Erenai.
The one who's chasing has already reached the fork at the far end of the hall.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the manners, then be my guest.
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
He's running away. Sorry, I didn't expect him to actually run. That's so funny.
The room they just came out of. Is that...
It does appear so.
Hmm.
The Vice President's office.
Oh, I thought they were gonna...
Let's
Okay,
go.
that's better.
After you.
Tails those time. True. Real, though. Waits inside. Do you have staff? Oh, okay.
Very nearly perfect timing.
There's our
Vicky.
favorite non-playable. I forgot to mention her in my
I have
TikTok.
heard that the rehab center cleared you for release.
She's on there too.
But it's all the more reassuring to see it for
For people
myself.
that should be playable but just fucking aren't for some reason.
Madam
Oh,
Z,
the hiccup. Sorry.
we saw
Hold on.
Irenai and Pedra at the door.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned.
Correct. Thanks to
Okay.
the field agent squad and our investigators. We've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. history has changed. The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still
interesting.
raging that should have long been over.
I was gonna say, originally ended in 1918, so it's still going.
The plus has two hypotheses. The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature, which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory.
Would it?
After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
That would be worse. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that would be worse. I love Arcana, but holy shit, that's too much power.
This war
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana.
Oh, this bitch.
Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
Hey, wait, Decaf, if you're still here, I need your thoughts on Constantine, because I'm so sus of this fucking woman. Her design makes my hackles go up. Not just because she did shitty things to Vern and stuff. Like, that sucked. But even just her design, nothing is trustworthy about her. And I'm just curious to hear other people's takes on her. Also, her eyelashes are fucking thick as hell. It's creepy anyway.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
Okay, because this, I'm going to point this out. This is actually the widest shot of Constantine we've had in a very long time. So I just want to point some things out here that make my radar go off mentally. So, first off, we have the typical, like, Harlequin diamond sequencing going on, which is a thing of the Foundation. We know that is some, decor that they have. Is the worst D&D alignment lawful neutral? Ugh, she'll follow the laws and only acts in her own interest. Exactly. So here's what I'm curious to hear what you have to say, Decaf, because her aesthetic is modern minimalist jester. Yes, she has the Harlequin diamonds because Foundation, because everybody who's in the Foundation has some kind. But look at this neck. That neckline? That's a jester's collar. I mean, it's sad and dilapidated and creepy looking, but that is a jester's collar. Like, if you look up like pictures of like a fool or a jester, and they got that like, and usually there'd be like bells at the end of each of the little pieces. What's up with that? That seems like a very purposeful choice to be right in the like focal point of her design. Why? Why? It's something that's bothered me forever because at first I was like, oh, gross. What is this fuck ass collar? Like, what is this design? And then I started looking at it and I saw the diamonds and I saw that. I'm like, wait a second. A lot of gacha games seem to really like to play with the idea of the fool. And like, when I say the fool, I'm talking like the trope. And so I'm just like, for a deeper power, I mean, maybe it... Because the trope of the fool isn't what we would consider to be the fool. It's not someone who's dumb. It's just someone who basically gets swindled in the story of some kind. So it's interesting. Hi, June.
Welcome, sir.
Hello.
I'll bring you some tea. It's not good tea, but it's hot. And you're frozen, and I'll bring you a rag, because when I'm frozen, my snot drips.
How are you,
nice
June?
Big soba.
What were
We
you
make
up to
the
today?
best soba. Honest. Bad tea. Great soba, okay?
I almost didn't put the underscore. That would have made this a lot harder. There we go. Hi, Eve. What were you up to tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We're just getting started with Reverse 1999's newest event story, which is a bit of a history nerd spot for me, so I'm really excited. But we're currently dissecting Constantine's jester creepy like design and what that could mean for the greater story. But welcome in, yeah. For those who don't know me, my name's Shauklin. I'm a variety VTuber, and by variety I mean I'm in gacha hell. We're playing a lot of gacha. But at least Reverse makes me feel a little smart with the history, right? Jesters were intelligent. Exactly. They had to be to entertain the kings and not get beheaded. That's right. Yeah, the fool trope, they almost never are unintelligent. Like, they didn't get fooled because they're dumb. They're fooled because it just gets swindled in the story. They end up just being the quote-unquote the loser in some regard. So it's like, does that speak to her role? I don't know. It's an interesting choice for someone who's the head of an organization that we are supposedly working for. Doesn't make me really want to trust her all that much. I'm just, reminds me of the Asian version of a Jester performance, but we're often spies. Didn't know that take. That's interesting. That's interesting. Visual roasted. Very nice. Have you come across an incidental named Garcia? That dude is what. Okay. Incidental named Garcia. Wait. Wait. Are we talking? You're not talking about the one. You're not talking about the one with fucking the Aleph story. Please tell me you're not talking about that one. Garcia. No. That's what I thought, Eve. Yeah, is it that one? Son of a bitch. Oh, you know what made me mad? I gotta see if I can. Oh, you know what? It's in a VOD somewhere, I'm sure. I fucking said that too. I'm mad because I was like, I remember looking at chat and being like, there's no way, right? There's no. Nuh-uh. And then I just pretended I didn't see it and kept going because I'm like, I don't even want to think about it. Damn it. Reverse, no, that's fair. That's fair. Genuinely, just such a good game, especially with the reverse. It's the anniversary. It's been popping off. Every patch has not let me down. Include his first name. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry, I still got a cough. Hold on. Oh, pardon me. Yes, they are. Hold on. I'm trying to. I'm one manning here today. I gotta spell stuff. And then I also owe yourself. I always forget that goddamn I. Idiot. Did I do it? Did I spell it right? I think I spelled it right. Yeah, that looks right. There we go. But thank you so much for the raid, June. I appreciate it. If you need a raid and run, I understand. Otherwise, if you guys want to grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a blanket. We just started, so we're going to be here for a little bit. I do have the bad habit of saying we're going to do story, and then we yap for a long time, and I do like 2 chapters. We should at least try and do 3 tonight, I guess. Be a bigger stream. What? No. No. No, I am not. Absolutely not. I made a post today that I'm not even doing schedules anymore, Decaf. So that's true. Like 100. Nah. Whoop. Nah, June's good people. I took if you haven't, Decaf, June runs Red Scythe. Fantastic like VA classes. If you haven't taken any, highly recommend. I did like a VTuber session and it was really fun. It was really good. I was super nervous, and being the first time, I was not convinced that I would like even open my mouth. But no, such a nice, comforting group that I don't even know how to. I just wouldn't do that in a normal, like even real life setting. So having that virtually was really cool. Really cool. Highly recommend. Oh. I'm gonna go before I leave.
It seems like nothing has changed.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you.
Also, does she always have that chess piece in her hand?
End. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible. There will be a peace talk.
Also, King of Dad
jokes. Has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority. After this situation is stabilized,
I don't think Janet got jokes.
June's got resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
Chief of Staff answers on her behalf for this minor detail. Oh,
Our
right.
branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments.
When is Z gonna
Pedro
be
will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the
She
Foundation.
looks too good to be an NPC.
With the aim to reach a
There's too much
lasting
detail.
truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
If she ever became playable and her only action was she like threw books at the enemies, I'd swipe in a heartbeat.
As we arrived,
I absolutely would.
I heard Iranai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Iranai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
About that.
It isn't a matter of
You
the
count.
policy,
Mm-hmm.
but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
Hi, Tigress. How you doing? Actually, funny you mentioned that because I'm excited. Decaf's been organizing these reverse voiceover sessions for the anecdotes because they aren't voiced. And I was like, this is fantastic. This is so fucking cool because when I'm on my own, I've been, doing all the voices by myself like a loser because stressing my voice out, But I'm like, you tell me I could do it with people? Can I do it with you? And so we're gonna give that a whirl. I'm excited. Was Zarking? Oh, good. I'm good. Enjoy the lurk. Good to see you.
How do you mean?
It was fun. Yeah, right? It was really good. I watched the Muldeer one last weekend. It was really good.
Unless we destroy the Manus first. In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
I feel like Constantine thinks anything but her way is the tough way. And if it's not, she'll make it the tough way.
A visitor. How unexpected.
Oh, that's a new one.
There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war. What is it you want from a place like this?
It kind of sounds like Animus a little bit. Not quite.
Naturally,
It's a bit more disjointed. I say that as I'm skipping through, but like, it's more disjointed, but it accent almost. What am I looking at? Are we gonna see Charon already? It's only the second chapter. Fuck it, okay. Alright, sure, here we go. They once belonged to an unfortunate soul, but perhaps they will grant you better luck. Old boots? Okay. Give me a pause regarding Constantine's her fear of the Peace Council and her surprising care for a stranger. Yep. Soldiers lay a corpse on a dry wooden plank, making an effort to place their fallen comrade in something resembling a peaceful pose. Okay, hold on. I want to see this. This set design. Oh my god. They nailed it though. Yeah. Down to the boards on the ground and everything. Because of the mud. Because they quite literally had people get stuck and die. That's how we lost like many soldiers, was in the trenches themselves because of the conditions. Good details. The plank, formed from dismantled ammo crates, has been formed into a makeshift sledge complete with a small set of wheels. Question. Do you know who voices Charon? Because you're gonna hate what I'm about to say. Dirt naps. Oh my god. Kinda, yeah. I'm assuming Charon's VA has been announced, but I could be wrong. Is it weird that I'm like, why does this breathing sound familiar? I hate it here. The handler stands resolutely by the body at the edge of the trench, his tattered cloak making him look the part of a grim reaper. He kneels, prying off the soldier's dog tag, and pockets the bottom half. June. Maybe. It's fine. I've probably been playing too much Love and Deep Space lately. It's fine.
This is all we could find.
Just hear what I want to hear. It's okay.
Can you take care of him, Charon?
Natürlich. He will be given a proper burial.
You know what? It's about time we had
I thought they
another
said
French
this war
character.
would end before the winter came.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. This is an NPC that we got a portrait of, and normally I don't really care, but they've been kind of popping off with the NPC portraits lately. Look at Rudolph. I mean, every breath you take, stop. Why do they all have such good hair? None of them are going to be playable. An familiar gloom seeps out behind realistic glasses, like tears. Franz lies still, indifferent to the scene. Another soldier shoves his way through their small crowd, puffing with frustration. Plays another leg on the board, completing the set. Ugh. Then without a word, he removes the boot from the corpse's other leg, matching it with
now
another.
he'll be ready for the march home.
Charming.
You sure that was Franz's leg?
Sad reality. The kind-hearted Captain Wilhelm looks at his soldier in horror.
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off.
Oh, sorry, this is such
My
a
God.
morbid
I
conversation.
remember when he said that.
He starts to say something, but swallows it back. Soldiers held together in the narrow bend of the trench.
But
Charon's words came out in a slow drip, seemingly unaware of the conversation around him.
Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Your pony could pet its worm food.
Shut up, Erich.
Yeah, Eric's kind of a dick.
Please don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby.
That one NPC who was arguing
But
in
it
front
may
of
take a while to find it.
Pedro didn't use the have eyes when he first
Take
appeared
your
in
time,
Uncharted.
Charon.
I thought that was
What
the
are
same
schools
one.
these days?
Okay. Thank you for that confirmation. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Wilhelm attempts to pat on Charon. Not far away, Major Eberhard Braun, company commander, sits on an empty water drum. His eyes fixed coldly on the trench full ahead. Which NPCs are like to die.
Charon,
Oh.
come here.
Have we become that obvious?
Jawohl.
He responds to his superior.
You remember Montpey? The town near Aria?
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer. Our Oberstleutnant died in that battle.
I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. Without the full design, Charon, the whole thing over his, he looks stupid. I'm sorry. It just, you just look like you're upset that you're having a bad hair dye.
You were in charge of a company until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one. Even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpey all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpey. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Many hope that peace
Fuck
will come
safe
before the
spaces. Like,
winter.
good lord, sir. Wants their blanket back. Oh my god, yes, that's what it looks like.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies.
Oh, yeah.
They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Yeesh. That's such a good line, though.
Winning here is a part
Damn.
of something far bigger than you could understand.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask in many years. since before our first taste of battle and blood. A whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys. We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
The Major's already thin lips pressed together into a sharp, blade-like line.
Enough with the poems, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpay.
They have really nice NPCs. Like, they did up their game. They truly did. I feel like the last few patches, the NPCs are just as well I shouldn't say just, almost just as well designed as the playables. Like, Igor could be a playable tomorrow. Looks no problem. This guy maybe not so much, but faces, the detail. Like, even just the eye shape is interesting. Because it's not a normal eye shape. It's mad.
Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, mein Freund. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches.
As long as he avoids oranges.
Dismissed.
He have to go sit in the corner. Sit in the corner. I'm gonna ban the word oranges.
Montpay looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings.
Not a person knows.
Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it. Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
They're killing it with the lines. Holy shit. The town has seen the worst of the war, but with the sudden influx of traffic and activity, it seems to breathe new life. The streets, barely cleared, are swarming with uniforms, some military and others checkered gray and white.
Are you looking for help, sir?
His head cricks in the direction of the voice. Funny young woman, likely a medic. Her golden badge marks her as the Foundation's employee. Even more striking is the armor layered over her coat.
Hold on, soldier. I'm Krankenschwester Masha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
Okay, so, like, not playable, right? Because, like, just a Foundation member. But you can't tell me that that hair and eye combo doesn't scream playable. Very confusing. Also, I know there's probably a reason that the Foundation has the whole checkerboard, you know, white and gray thing going on. It just reminds me of, like, a 50s kitchen floor. That's all that reminds me. Or, like, you know, the diners. You know, it's just a...
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer you seek. Here, let this serve.
Looks as good as 210 in my opinion. Yeah, 210 should have also been playable. Sorry, that's a sore spot for me. He rummages out a notebook from his coat, retrieving a folded ID card from within.
Major Eberhard Braun is waiting on a package from Montpay. He sends his NCO to collect it. He did not say from whom.
Oh. She receives it, studying the card.
I see. Your name is Paul.
It's Paul? It's literally just Paul?
Karan. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well.
Oh, it's a
The
nickname.
name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
They call him that because he's the one who refused the bot. That's... I hate it and love it at the same time.
I've heard your name before.
She returns the document, then scans around as she wrings her hands.
You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it. If you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
true. Post during wartime is
Time is a
hard.
resource the dead have in abundance.
Okay. He looks back at her, his body seeming almost rooted to the spot.
Are you certain you're a right soldier?
Yeah, I think he's probably
The war has taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds. You said that you are a medic, Schwester Marsha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
Dragon. She reflects on his words.
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God. Though, I don't expect that to remain the case.
I don't know why she looks familiar, but she
There's
looks
a bare
like
slope just outside of town.
a
I
character
noticed it
from
when we
something
first
else.
arrived here. It could serve
Yeah,
that
no
purpose
worries,
for
Dragon.
someone to die.
Look.
That is good to hear.
You're like,
That
thank
someone
you.
might die?
Oh, the Grey War. Paul. Yeah. The delayed reply leads to misunderstanding.
No. The slope.
Pardon me.
A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
Yeah.
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides.
Oh, that's interesting.
Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too.
I didn't realize he
In a
retrieved
coffin,
everybody.
Under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
So be it. You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
The outskirts of Montpé. Dense words conceal most obvious traces. Yet small sounds are amplified.
Who's there?
Hi, Roro. How you doing?
You've run late.
Yeah.
I barely made it. This whole area is under heavy guard.
Soldier squints, eyes narrowing at the gray-blue uniform figure ahead.
Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign.
He raises his weapon, framing the stranger in his sights.
You hear me? Who the hell are you?
Yet his target is unfazed.
Two paths lie ahead for you.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other...
She lowers her rifle, bows her head in motion, almost like prayer. Stuns the soldier for a moment.
You are led into perdition.
Oh, shit. Oop. Oh! She really said, I'm all you need. Have you been? I've been good. Good. How you doing, Roro? Also, sorry, Eve, I did not see your hydrate. I will take it right now. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, yeah, no, Sentinel really was like, back up? I am back up. Please stop. I'm okay? Good. How was your Halloween? Were you home?
This
Jesus. I'll be so honest. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something that's gonna fucking shock you. Like, it's gonna blow your mind. You ready? Are you ready? Hello? Oh, right. Hold on. I changed the toggle for it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You ready? I don't and can't read. So should I be paying attention to how her unit works? Probably. Probably yes. Probably yes. Would it matter? Because I don't actually know what I'm reading when they explain how the kit works. No, it would not. It would not help at all, actually. Because that's just a lot of words, and even if I did read them, they don't make any sense to me. So it would not matter. You are correct. The gold star for Roro, 100%. So, what I do after a unit comes out is I go online and I find a YouTube video where someone just explains the rotation for me. Story difficulty. Yeah. I'm not worried about story difficulty. But should I at least use it as an opportunity to read about Sentinel's kit now that I have her? Probably. That would be smart. Probably. Am I gonna? No, absolutely not. Bloodfist is fine. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. So, yep. um, so I go online and I watch a YouTube video where all they do is they show the rotation, and I'm like, okay, I understand. And then usually I can kind of piece together a team. Is it the most optimal team? Probably not. I'm not a numbers person when I'm off the clock. But I can usually piece together a team enough that I can figure it out. So like for example, what did I recently have to figure out? Was it Reveries of the Rain? Maybe trying to get down deeper, whatever the hell. I needed to like read through and explain whose kit was it? Wasn't Nautica? That was a while ago. Someone's kit. Was it Nakakania's? No, it was a healer. Sotheby. I needed Sotheby explained to me for like the 5th time. This time, I think I finally got it. I finally understand how Sotheby works. It took a while. Leave me alone. I know she's from like a day one. I know. I never learned Sotheby because her character drove me crazy. But now I actually play with her and I don't mind her and I understand how it works now. So anyway, I finally got Sotheby to work for me and I finally understand how it all functions. So yeah. So I'm sometimes behind, but I will get there. I just take the scenic route. When we're playing, I respect whatever they choose to do. I appreciate you. I'm just not, I can read something and I know the words, just the words don't really mean anything to me in the way that they explain it. Yeah. Like what did someone say? For the one boss in Reveries, what was it? It was this guy with the mask, but it had 2 summonables beside it. It was a wand and a chest plate. And then depending if you were using mental or reality damage, you targeted either the wand or the breastplate, the chest plate. And then only after killing one of them would he become susceptible to damage, which then you just wail on him, but then he summons it again in like 2 turns. So it's like, yeah, I love how you just know that, Dragon. Yeah, that one. So just having someone explain to me chest plate, mental, wand, reality, I was like, oh, okay, I got it. Like I understand the technical jargon is probably needed for the people who to do that, but for me, I'm like, I just needed that dumbed down version, please. Just give me the spark notes, where I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. Got it. Or the fact that like direct hits on him also don't fucking work. Like you almost need like follow-ups. And so I'm like, well, I don't have anybody who's going to do enough follow-ups. And so I'm like, I need somebody and then I'm like, I'm going to throw in Ezio. Ezio's going to work because Ezio's like counters. Even though they chipped away at it, they chipped away more than the direct attacks. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Was he recommended? No, but it worked. Sentinel's channel. That's all you need. I don't even know what that means yet. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even cracked her open because I'm still finishing off Lapura. I haven't even gone to her page or anything yet. I got nothing about Sentinel other than like, this is pretty, you know? Henrik. Yeah, gotta hate Henrik. Yeah, what's that one? Yeah. Give me flashbacks. Sorry. Yeah, I just finished that one. I finally got into the 450 area now. So yeah, sorry. Welcome to my suffering. We're in here together. Final gunshot rings through the thick. Okay, well, fuck me. Crouches, retrieving a pouch from the fallen enemy. Meta, a rare collab character. Yeah, needs to OP after collab ends. Yeah, for real. Both Ezio, Cassandra, and even Alexios is still technically meta for certain things. I just haven't built my Alexios. Even though I should, because of all of them, he's the P6. But anyway. Yeah. No, that collab, genuinely, so good. I hope it sets a precedent for how it should happen. Nemos, yeah. In the mess of documents and maps, she finds the note she needs. All that for a note? Okay, the plot note. That makes sense. After reading it, she looks north. Oh my god. She looks northeast, beyond the tree. Today? Don't change the screen. No! Fucker! Sorry. I really wanted to get a sniff of that. How Smug Alexis is in every single voice line. Nice, nice. Oh, I ain't reading all that. Sorry. I don't read any of the in between. Decaf, this is why I needed to join the group, because otherwise I ain't reading nothing. I love hitting that 10% with Alexi. I don't even know what this means because I haven't built mine. I'm gonna be real. Oh. Never mind. This is not the store I thought I was working. Okay. Never mind. Might as well grab the last casket, actually. So let me save up. Battle of the Birds. The birds work for the bourgeoisie. Those who claim the pen is mightier than the sword rarely seem to live by their words. I honestly was kind of thinking it was going to go another way with that sentence. I thought it was going to be like, those who claim the pen is mightier than the sword rarely seem to live, like, live to write about it or something like that. Like, I don't know. I just expected to be more of a spin on like, to get schooled when we join a VC if you think I'm yapping now. Oh, I'm gonna get schooled regardless, to be fair. I appreciated, what was it when I was watching? Was it Shiny? It was like, hey, yeah, no, this is really great, but can we get back to the story? Because I need to leave. And I was like, Shiny, a real one. Shiny, perfect for this. Shiny keeping everybody on fucking track. I need that in my life.
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, wait, I forgot, by the way, because Ghost was the early bird, so Ghost heard about it. So, for the last, like, week or so, we've been raising money for, Gamers Outreach, right? We got super close to hitting the team goal of $500,000. We hit 445. And so as, like, a compromise reward-wise, because it's so close to getting the new emotes, we do have new follower emotes. So of the 2.0 model. So we now have these as our follower emotes that are just like a little taster, a little sample of what the new emotes are going to be like. And bless Abby for these, because she did good work. She did very good work. These are, I would say, the most like tame ones, the ones that apply to the most areas. So I was like, for follower, it just makes the most sense. The other ones, so much more unhinged. Oh my god, there's one that I can't even put on Twitch because it would get bonked. They won't let me put it on. Apparently they have told several people, like Abby has sold like a version of this to other people, and they've had it yoinked off of Twitch on them, and they told them no. So that one will be a Discord exclusive because Twitch don't want to play that game. After a long rest, Lilia readies up for her next mission.
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madame Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
I'm grounded.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
I mean, yeah, but
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madame Z's orders, Lilia.
Ugh, so frustrating.
I mean, at least Madame Z seems to have our best interests at heart, for the most part. Reality slams up against her freedom-loving impulses. Isn't that a
so
fucking
that finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
We'll have other chances.
Also, sorry, Decaf, because you're here, you might know. Other people might know too, actually. It's just, I just feel like Decaf's like deep into it to know. So, I saw this TikTok, and I just need to know if they're real. Because Googling told me that they were once real, but may no longer be. Anyway, are there Utu cards? Do those exist? Do official Utu cards exist? Because I'll be real, someone was doing like card openings, and they were Utu packs, and they looked sick. Like, they looked amazing. And then I tried to find where I would get those, and I didn't see any like official sources, and I was like, oh, are these like bootleg? What are these? Are these like the weird Genshin cards where it's like all wrong and stolen art? Because I don't want that, but I don't know. But I tried to find them, and it looks like the official shop has like collector cards, like when it's just like singular, and they're more like they're not actual cards, they're just card shaped. And so I'm like, I don't think that's the same thing. So I didn't know if they were real. I don't know if anybody else had looked into them. But then someone on Reddit said that they were real, but they were only like regionally available and only for like a certain collab. The game, well, Utu cards shouldn't be a thing. I know the tarot cards are real. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Because someone was saying that it was some kind of like collab with, I think it had shiny in the name, whatever the card company was. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. That would also explain why the art was like all art just from the game, just almost more in like a collage style.
Yeah, I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is.
But I figured I'd ask.
Anyway,
I was like,
any idea when they're going to set you
I
loose
would like
again?
to buy some.
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
What are you talking about?
Burton's literally, we need to lay
Haven't you
low.
heard about the doves and the hawks?
We got birds now? Nah. I just got back from vacation.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that tone from Lilia. We got birds now? I don't know why that was so funny coming from her, but it was. We got birds now? Nah. Gamer or collage and game art as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that could be it. But I'd love to be able to buy it or be given merch. I feel that. Speaking of which, I'm gonna DM about that decaf. Because yeah, I got questions. They fly now? They fly now. We got birds now? She just sounded so like, ew. We don't, ew.
Let me guess. Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
I love that she'll blast somebody for kidnapping Vertin.
Simply put, the committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks.
Oh.
The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political
Oh, okay, so that actually just makes sense.
Huh? And the Hawks?
What do you think, Lilia?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindicte, so diplomacy is off the table. They want to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
Sorry, I'm living for Lilia right now.
That's why the Doves prevailed.
Mother of all messes. Leah shakes her head. She's had enough of politics for one day. She's not even in it. She's literally just talking about it.
So what side you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
As per usual, we're middle. We're neither side. Departure time. She mounts her...
No matter then. I'm on your side.
Mounts her what? Sorry, hold on. What did they call that? Her SU-10B. Why does that just look like the flying broom version of a Subaru? I'm gonna call it her Subaru, okay? With a sharp roar, the flying broom shoots out a blast of air, and soon enough, the seasoned pilot vanishes into the clouds. And Bern's just like, I have all these people in my suitcase. Like Pokemon.
People are dying out there. We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays.
Did Constantine really just do that? People are dying, Kim. Like, really? People are dying out there. Like, as if nobody fucking knows. As if nobody is witnessing their friends die. That's crazy. Fuck, I don't like you. Anyway, Subaru Red 3.
I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Petra and Aaron and I were here.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Aaron and I, but we did it.
Did you? Because it didn't seem like you did when you left.
But I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
Because you're a...
I have my reasons,
variant.
as I'm sure you expect.
Not even a variant.
The
You're
Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Verton. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things. That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite.
God, she's just so...
Anyway,
bleh.
if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Time to go, Sonetto.
Quite the takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia, wasn't it?
I saw the silhouette. Who's that? Ah! She turns and a red-haired man enters the frame. It's the guy from the portrait from the last patch. He has a whole body now. Sorry, I'm really excited. Holy crap. Oh, please be playable. Please, please, please be playable. Please, please, I beg, please. Look at that. Look at that jaw. Why did they do this to us? Not yet. Yet? But taupe. Taupe. Oh. I can tell you that. Did CN get him? Don't. Oh, did CN get him? You can tell me if CN got him. If CN didn't get him, if it's just a rumor, then I can't know. But did CN get him? He is. Oh. Okay. I will try not to get attached. Chris. I tried. It's too late. He's in too deep.
You must be Mr. Creus, the captain of the 12.
Totally side note, but is that not also the name of Diluc's father in Genshin? No, wait. No, his father's Kratos? With a T, right? I don't fucking remember. Is it close, or am I just tripping? I have a very loose memory when it comes to... Close. It was a P instead of the I. So it's just, I'm saying, you get it, Roro. You get it. It is chiseled, right? Interesting. I'm just saying. Seems to be a trait for gingers.
Seems you're already acquainted then.
Oh, you're so pretty.
On the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
N210 trust. I hate this.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections.
They just throw them in the basement when they're done.
Before our Antarctic expedition. Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme hatched by Manus Vindicte in previous storms.
The thing is, Roro, I can't even claim that historically. Not true. I mostly go for the white-haired, blue-haired, red-haired. You know what? Wait. It's not even just the men. It could also be the women. Some of the beast. Never mind. We're moving on. Never mind.
We couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into.
Jesus. Communication request comes through at that exact moment. Grace is about to speak again, but lets it go.
I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
You're so pretty.
Thank you, Mr. Creus.
That turtleneck is doing wonders for you, sir.
We're called elsewhere.
Enigma. We're waiting on a lot of people. So many. I hope someone does an art of just all the NPCs in the basement.
Speak.
I passed along our intel about Manus Vindicte's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're gonna do a damn thing about it. And Marsha was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with Manus. He came up from the lines, started a conversation, and just like that, they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Chris. Ever since
I'll be honest.
Seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
Maybe I feel like this is just anybody with this accent, but the one on the phone sounds like Robert Carlyle to me.
Keep an eye on her.
Time for the artist you did.
What about searching for those infiltrators?
Pardon me.
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Haferbrains can do their job. Haven't Bell and Paravian been transferred?
I think it's just the same accent.
I hope you weren't expecting a
He
hand.
still speaks.
I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Still waiting for that? They haven't learned to trust you yet?
Focus on your mission, Yermalai.
Yermalai, that's a name. His friends call
Not
him Yerm.
many of us have any real idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks.
Fairly accurate, actually.
I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Oh, that's such an image. Oh, that's that. Oh, they're painting really amazing imagery in this patch.
Yeah.
Damn. Karen stops, staring out over the woods, only just beginning to advance on a slope that bears the scars of trench work and artillery.
It is quiet enough, but the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
He lets his gaze drift from the hills to Marcia, settling on her armor.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
I know what you want to ask. Yes, I was a knight once.
It's the arms, it's the hands. She preempts the question, and one she's learned to expect.
Like other arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started. This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal werde ich dir keine Antwort geben.
He stumbles at her retort, like a clumsy soldier stuck in mud.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
I know. Death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace.
Marcia glances back. View of Montpellier is black.
I'm needed back at the clinic.
We're at that point.
And there is work to be done here. Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
Inside the safe zone, the first round of talks is concluded. Colonel Hirschfelder exits the building shaped in Foundation banners. Adjutant officers flank tightly.
This meeting is over.
As Aide drapes a coat over his shoulders, the colonel's mood is sour. Commissioner Pedro follows to a respectful distance, maintaining proper decorum.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest.
I forget.
Please, give it a bit more thought,
Yeah.
Colonel.
Yeah, that's how. That's how. I'll take a crack at it. And then if I'm really just like not getting it, I'll look up YouTube. And YouTube doesn't help that much either necessarily, only because I don't typically have the characters that those people use. Usually I'm missing one, or like, and it's usually the one that is like the pivotal point of that team, and it's like, okay. But sometimes I can just kind of like get the point of what they're trying to do, like the mechanic of it, and I'm like, I can usually try and like throw a team together that does the same basic thing. And I do it that way. So once I understand what the mechanic is, like once it's like kind of not dumbed down. I don't want to keep calling it dumbed down, but once it's put in like digestible terms for me, I can usually like riddle my way through a team and figure it out. Again, I just take the scenic route. I'll get there. I just needed a few more pictures.
You have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor. And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindictae. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be. The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
Wow, he said it so confidently.
Words without action.
There's no way you can know.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations. There are two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity. You are referring to the assassinations? Do these Schweinehunde have any honor, sending their snipers after our high rank?
Oh! Time freezes. Bloom of crimson explodes out from the colonel's neck. Staccato heartbeats thump in a rising crescendo to meet the distant, booming crack of a rifle. Well, try to tell you. Time melts back into motion. Shouts erupt, feet thunder, weapons fire off its shadows. Pedro feels someone yanking at his collar, pull growing stronger.
Take cover, Mr. Pedro.
It's no longer the safe zone anymore. Soldiers dive toward their fallen officer. Chaos drones out all else. Snipers are super honorable. Yeah. What's wild is she couldn't have known what he was saying, so that's just weirdly fantastic timing on her part. I say her because I'm assuming that. Sorry, I'm just skimming through this list because I actually haven't looked at the cast list. Love enemy snipers? Yeah. I'm sure they're not. Oh, it just bounced with an addition. Oh, yes. Grayish blue. Shrouded in shadows and fog. Having parted ways with the curious gravedigger, the knight continues back to the Foundation safe zone. Ooh. Pardon me. Tangled branches rustle, sharpening her mind into alarm. But as her hand twitches to her sidearm, a small and timid creature
Nur ein
hops out.
Hase. Wie schön, dass Sie zurückgekehrt sind.
Good to know they've returned. Feels in some way hopeful. The hares can return. Perhaps two people, flowers. maybe not. Sound is unmistakable, and yet she questions herself.
Was that a gunshot?
Yep, I know. She drops low, seeking its source, scanning, placing the
From
sound.
the safe zone.
Battle-honed senses strain to pick out the smallest detail.
No ID. But it has to have come from someone in the Foundation.
He hits the connect button.
Who are you?
No time to explain, just listen. Colonel Hirschfelder was just assassinated getting into his car right after the parley. The shot went clean through his neck, severed the carotid artery.
The Colonel's dead?
Yeah, but the important thing is that the shot came from the forest, somewhere near your location.
How do you know where I am?
Just take cover. I'll call again when it's safe.
Who on earth are...
Well, just to go over the new features in this update. You're gonna have to remind me what exactly the new features are of this update. I'm gonna be so honest. Cause maybe, but also maybe not. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Oh, this might be our last chapter for the night. Makes sense though. We're almost 2 hours in. We are almost 2 hours in. Holy crap. Okay, so that's a lie. Maybe this one and then one more. And then one more. We'll do 5. 5 is a good big number. Sure. We'll do 5 chapters. Yeah. Include more reading. Quick. The new features include more reading. Fuck. Craft button and more reading. Oh, good. Oh, the war room? Yes, definitely. New myth manifest. New UI for events. I have noticed the new UI. I don't hate that. I didn't think it was like a new feature per se. Euphorias? Oh yeah, remind me who had Euphorias? Because I think I've gotten a few of them. I just don't remember all of them. Myth manifest. Myth manifest. I'm gonna be real. I don't know the names of it. Because they all just kind of use a lot of the same jargon, and I'm like, I don't know. Centurion, Ishan, and Druvis. Oh, Druvis might be interesting. I don't have Ishan, but Centurion, I don't use Centurion a whole hell of a lot. So, but Druvis could be really interesting. Free from doing the war room? Oh, perfect. So I'm well on the way to getting hers. Okay, cool, dope. She repeats the message under her breath. Her mouth dry.
Can't worry about that now.
Boss, helper, and every. Oh, for Lucy. Oh, yeah, I'm done it. Yeah, I did that one. Siphons the shock into willpower. The Order's training has taught her how to manipulate her emotions, controlling them right down to the flow of hormones. They also taught her not to sit and wait for death.
All I have is this pistol. Still, a bullet is a bullet. I'll just need to get close.
Retrieving her weapon, she weaves tactically between thick tree trunks. That should not have stumbled me up. Thick tree trunks. Oy. Between the brambles and foliage, she spies armed figures in the distance.
Over there.
Who's there?
On the main Serena notes. Oh, nice. Evidently, she has been spotted, too. On instinct, she slumps downward, and a bullet scrapes a long gash across her metal armor.
Small caliber. 5 of them. 2
That's good to know, because honestly, I have not read it.
Uniforms, unclear in origin.
I lock it, I get my stuff, and I leave. She learns under leans. I can't.
Need to leave one alive. Now.
Need to
get a little closer.
You aren't reading all the names and skill descriptions. Bless you. As soon as you said reveries, boss help in Reverie. As soon as you said Reverie for Lucy, I'm like, oh yeah, the robo arm pew pew guy. Got it. War Room, just considering she skims the notes in between chapters. Yeah. Probably not. I mean, well, War Room, at least if it's the main story, yes. I find between chapters, those notes are so goddamn long. Like, sorry, that's a lie. Not the written notes. The audio ones where you have to, like, click along and talk back, and I'm like, oh my god, no. Absolutely not. Just let me do the story.
The puppy wishes to come along.
Are they the snipers?
There! The white road! She's alone!
Also, Decaf, you could totally just call me Lynn. It's okay.
Agreed. Hey? That was certain. Our blood will burn.
Oh.
A little surprise.
Wow, I only just realized that Eternity's purse is a whole other color with the skin. I mean, that makes sense. Would have been loved for players with your style. Could be.
He's down, boss.
I don't know if it'd be loved. I mean, it could be cool, but I don't know if I'd love it. It's okay. I just know it's a lot trickier to spell. So if it's easier. Wait. Sorry, what day is it? Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Sorry, I glanced in my Twitter feed and I saw a clip from the Our Level Get Us Through, whatever the hell it's called, the furry anime. And I didn't realize there's a new episode, so I'm excited for bedtime. Our ambushers fall one by one. Marcia peeks out from cover, unable to identify the uniforms.
Black uniforms. Can't tell who they might be. Perhaps the Manus? Never mind. Who is it that helped me? Could you...
While Marcia is pondering this, a few dry leaves land on top of her head.
Rest your eyes up.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, the cloaked figure hidden among the branches. Oh, dear God. Aren't allowed to end. Free is still going? Wait, what do you mean free? What do you mean? I don't know what free is, but the, no, what's it called? Hold on. I'm watching so many animes this season. With you, our love will make it through. Is there the title? Oh, good. I'm also, okay, hold on. I'm also watching Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. That's got a new episode. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Dad is a hero, Mom is a spirit. I'm a reincarnator, which honestly, kind of formulaic. Kind of here for it. Kind of goofy. May I ask one final thing? The best anime of this season is absolutely that one. Voice acting's great. The Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. It's okay. Again, very formulaic. Past the Monster Emo Lady. Loving that one. Super cute. Love the premise. I'm realizing I'm watching a lot of cooking animes this season. That's fine. Let's Play. Also really like that one. I didn't realize it was based on a webtoon. I don't know if I'm a fan of the webtoon. I looked up the style. I'm like, the art looks not my style, but anyway. Kakiro Bed and Breakfast for Spirits, second season, because apparently it's been like 7 or 8 years since the original. Really enjoying that. What else are we watching? Fragrant Flower Blooms on Netflix, because I keep forgetting about it. I keep trying to, like, leave it alone so I can watch a few at a time. But then every time I go back to Netflix, there's only ever one new episode, and I'm like, okay. Alright. Just let me know when the season's done. Scoped with a distinct marking is the weapon of a sniper. Huh. A dangerous inference is drawn in her mind, and Marcia begins
Was it you who shot these men? Do Do you know who they are?
She's like, nope. She feels as if the questions are only pebbles lobbed too lightly to reach the perched
You must
stranger.
have something more to say. Why bother showing yourself otherwise?
Tell me, what is it that the Foundation concerns itself with here?
Good question.
That's no secret. We're working on
Releasing
the
episodes?
parlay to end this war.
Oh, right, because
But
it came out
one
subbed
of the
first, right?
representatives
Maritime.
has just been assassinated.
How you doing, Maritime?
These soldiers dressed in black could be our culprits.
No. They were sent forth to protect Hirschfelder, though they tarried too late.
Ooh.
Wait, you know Hirschfelder? Do you have any idea who shot him?
She'd be like, yeah, me.
I did.
Yeah. I knew she was just gonna say it. She's like, I did. Acrid smoke stings her ears, blinding her vision.
Why?
I asked one final thing. Campfire cooking. Yay, Decap gets it. Dark History. Oh wait, I am also watching Dark History. Gatherer's Adventure. Yep. Hero without a class. Ooh, I haven't done that one. I thought I paused this.
The field marshal will not entertain such a thing.
Spy X Family. I couldn't get into Spy X Family. I tried. I struggled. Which is weird, because like I like all the characters individually, but altogether, I don't know how it still felt boring to me. I don't know why. Anyway. Let this grieving soul retire. Oh, that sounds tragic. And the dad is a hero atmosphere. Yeah, watching this anime this season, it looks like that's less. My first year, I didn't start watching anime until like what, 2 years ago now, Maritime? Ish. I say you because you were there in person when I got my wrapped for the 1 year, and I was like, what the fuck? And the Magical Princess. I'm also watching the Magical Princess one. The Magical Princess that made me a princess. That was so cute. I love how it's like, it's a love story, but it's like a familial love story. That was so adorable. Like, oh. Second season of the hotel one. Yeah. 10 and 20 anime per season. Jesus Christ. I could not. I mean, I guess I did the first year. I guess I did. That's what I did. Because I think when I got my Crunchyroll Wrapped for my first year, when I started watching anime, they told me that I watched 84 anime. And I was like, that's too many. The jewels and the bonding with her dad. I know, right? That part. I'm like, oh. It actually made me cry the first 2 episodes because I'm like, oh. This is, mind you, I was also of the mind where it's like, he just didn't want to see the daughter of the wife that died. Like, seeing his wife and his daughter, who he can't see his wife anymore. Like, I assumed it was like a trauma response to like, not banish her, but like just cut her off, you know? And so I'm like, oh, this is so fucking sad. Oh my god. My anime list, once I hit 600, I realized it was becoming work. Oh, I'm not tracking. No, Crunchyroll tells me. They sent out an email. I guess it might as well have been an email been like, are you okay? Do we need to call somebody? Do you need a shower or some food? Back away from the browser. His love his wife and missed her. Yeah, I think that's kind of partially it. I did go and read some of the manual online, and I know that's not the full story, but it's kind of the root of it a little bit. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna hurt so good. Let's watch it. I have a problem.
You've simply conjured up some invisible enemy to achieve your goals. We can conclude
He's Billy Billy by now. Nice.
that our enemy agreeing to this parley was only a ruse, and that the assassination of our colonel was meant to sow fear in our ranks. We will not yield to such a contemptible tactic. They have chosen war, and we will answer in kind.
The line is cut abruptly, leaving no room for negotiation. Confusion and tension ripple through the office, simmering like a pot ready to boil.
The assassination in Montpei has been a serious blow to our global efforts. Many nations
very
have
nice,
withdrawn from our peace talks in response.
I think a new light novel for Podcaries is coming out, isn't it? It won't be translated for a few months.
Our investigators on the scene confirmed they heard just a single gunshot at a time.
This is volume 17 or 18?
We do have a confirmed sighting of the shooter.
I could be wrong.
Yes, I heard.
I just thought I saw a new
Yet they didn't fire on her.
cover art.
Which means our shooter isn't likely to be with the Manus.
Chief of Staff nods in agreement, then lays out the situation at hand.
The Hawks have reacted strongly to this incident. They're calling for the Foundation to enter a state of war readiness again. Iron Knight gave quite a speech at our last meeting. It's clear the moderates are wavering over to his side.
The Vice President sets a chess piece on the desk and flicks it.
True, but there are still things we can do to maintain the balance. We must consider violence our last resort. Send a special unit to Montpei. I need to figure out what really happened.
This is just my shit memory getting me again. Have we seen?
They won't be back in contact for
the
several
president?
Because
Constantine's the vice president.
Squads presently
Have we seen the president
for deployment.
of
Codenames
Foundation?
Metaphor, Alman, and Minerva. But
I don't remember.
I don't believe any of them are suitable for this mission.
I feel like we've heard him in a phone call. I think it is a him, right? I
Option.
feel like she's been on a call with him before.
founded
We've heard it,
tribe.
but I don't remember much else. I could be wrong.
That's Craeus's team. I'm sure he'd be eager to buff up his resume with this mission. He's eager to prove himself.
I'm
All
eager
the
to do a
members
lot
of the
things.
12
I
used
mean,
to work for Craeus at the Visuals Bureau. Their experience could be useful for this mission. Many of the arcane crime cases they cracked involved the Manus.
I understand he's been seen in the company of several prominent hawks. He even spoke with Erenai several times.
Are you suggesting his policy leanings could pose a problem?
Igor to prove
On the
himself?
contrary, he'll make a fine choice precisely because his appearance at the front line will
I hate that I love it.
harm
I hate that I love it. I hate that I love it because you're not wrong.
Understood.
Tell Craeus he and his team will set off in 2 hours.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but I didn't expect this chapter to be so political, like with the Foundation. I probably should have, because I mean the last chapter was pretty fucking massive. Like, of course they would have things like in the on the move and things to say, and like of course that just makes sense. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but I didn't. Interesting. Come on. Please stop beating me. I need you on teams because I'm really fucking tired of looking at the recommendations for team list, and your face is always grayed out, and I'm suffering. Okay. I'll let myself go.
Hello, I'm Lisa.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Welcome,
Hi,
sir.
Biel.
I'll bring you
Hello,
some tea.
hello.
It's not good tea, but it's hot. And you're frozen,
How
and
you
I'll bring you a
doing?
rag, because when I'm frozen,
Today,
my snot
I
drips.
shouldn't say that. I think
Nice
you were
big
doing
soba. We make the
Genshin
best
of
soba.
sorts, right?
Honest.
What
Bad
in
tea.
Genshin,
Great
right?
soba, okay?
While it was
Len.
setting up,
Thank
I
you for
definitely
loving me.
saw
Len.
I'll hate
Thank
them
you for
on the
being
page.
there.
Oh, God.
And
Everyone's
I
thanking.
Len.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop,
Thanking
Len.
us for thanking
Stop.
you.
Please.
Alrighty.
I liked it.
Thank you for the resub, BL. Thank you. What's up, Red Gang? What you doing today?
September evening, racing
What
through
you
the
up
golden
to?
city. You'll be back So you said to me.
Biel, look at my guy got a skin. Joe got a skin, and now he's got the whole wolf aesthetic. It's like Risley and Joe merged together. I'm very happy with this. This is a very good choice. This was $10. I'm not even mad. Not Jay singing. He's singing. Oh yeah, we also have new follower emotes because we did the donos. Yeah. I do like the armor man. Very pretty, right?
Oh, the badge?
Just look at him.
Nothing special.
Just look at
Just
him.
give it out to my friends. Thinking.
It looks so cool. But welcome in, friends. Sorry, I'm just fangirling at this point. Welcome in. For those who don't know me, my name is Shucklin. I'm a variety VTuber where we play a lot of gacha. We play a lot of gacha in here. But lately we've been playing a lot of Reverse 1989, and also DNA is starting. Neat? Yeah! We were really close to the team goal, so I was like, well, I can't release all the emotes like I promised because we didn't hit the goal, but I'm like, but I can do the follower emotes, and so I gave a little taster for the 2.0 emote list. I mean, the first few are pretty standard, like the wave and the laugh. Those are pretty standard, but like the side eye, the fail, it gets more unhinged from there. It's a lot. Notes in between chapters so I can share info about Jay's new skin. You sure can. Go for it, Decaf. Absolutely. Oh, Biel, I have one that I think is going to go really well with some of yours, I will say. I'll DM you about it, but I'm kind of excited because like I'm just imagining it beside the one with like your eye. Oh, it's gonna be so unhinged and creepy. I love it. And it's gonna be animated. I did tell people that there was only one in the collection that I couldn't upload to Twitch because Twitch will not let me. They'll bonk it. They'll take it off because it's, yeah, one of those. It's gonna look real good beside one of those. Yeah. Well, maybe not good's the word, but it's gonna look, it's gonna be funny, maybe. It's gonna be something. I don't know. How you feel about it, I guess. Just depends. Where is Jay? Sorry, he's up here. There he is. Okay, so this is what he normally looks, not that.
Usually no kids allowed.
That's what he normally looks like. he's so pretty. Oh. And then his new skin. Twitch reading things, it do be like that. Jay's skin is one of the canon ones, like Digger's. Jay's armor is the outfit he wears after being recruited by the Foundation's war faction. No shot! Is it really? He really signed up and they were like, so what do you want as part of your compensation? He was like, I want to look sick. That's so funny. I love this. Thank you for that tidbit. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Hang on. You know what is also really fun to read in between for lore? Is every day when that little pop-up comes up where it's like, you know, your logins and your, like they do a little summary of the day of things. They have a little report from inside the suitcase. Have y'all ever read that? Some of them are funny. Some of them are like, Jesus Christ, what are y'all doing when I leave you alone? Like, I don't know. Can we pull it up? I don't think we can pull it up afterward. I don't think there's a way to. Oh, there is. This is it. Up here. In this, well, this is today's. What does it say? It says, though August wins Buddy Fairchild's sledding contest, the real winner is Pickles, who gets his prize, a full crate of heavy canned dog food. Okay. Oh, we go through past ones. Fantastic. After watching Jay's forging techniques, a knight presents his sword. Holding it in silence, Jay sighs and finally admits that his own skills could never create such an indestructible weapon. Job as a Sunday comic writer to write all these. Oh, 100%. Absolutely. The only explanation. Then Yue plays a ping pong match against Madam Z, losing by... Madam Z? Okay. Losing by just a small margin. As the others leave, the two stay behind to keep practicing until the sports hall shuts down for the night. Not to be beat. Gotta keep playing. Though Fatutu, who is personally trained by Regulus, scores the highest in the motorcycle safety test, her mentor shows no sign of pride. I'm just imagining Regulus training Fatutu to ride a motorcycle when Jay is just over there. True. Yeah, she did play ping pong for that. You're right. That is true. That's so what? An unrevealed day. Did I miss days? My bad. Let's see. What's another one? At a charity auction dinner, Sotheby buys a field investigator's last rusted bullet, paying 10 grams of gold for it. Girl, what the fuck? Heavy rain leaves Hisabeth's snake siblings with colds. She loses sleep due to their constant sneezing. Oh no. Thanks to Mercuria's suggestion, Barcarola gets introduced to disco music. As soon as Mercuria starts dancing, Barcarola picks up her instrument and joins in without hesitation. Because he joined the war faction. I could be wrong, though. Let me be clear. Yeah, when I say the suitcase, I'm talking like ours as the player. Not like actually in the story. Because yeah, there's several that are just like with the Foundation or with Laplace. I read these initially as if they are like from the suitcase, like our player suitcase, and then I started realizing they were including NPCs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. These are just in general. Isn't a suitcase? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't think most are. Do we have a list of who is currently in the suitcase? Because I don't think it's as many as we think it is. I don't think there's a lot of left in there. It's mostly just quote-unquote team timekeeper, right? I don't even think the original team timekeeper's in there as much. I think what? Matilda's not anymore because she's off. Isn't she off trying to find her mom or something? The last time we saw Matilda, she went to that cabin and there was where her mother was supposed to be and she wasn't there, right? That was ages ago, by the way. That was a long time ago. Have we seen Matilda since? Like, in line with that storyline? I don't think we have. Is Sotheby still in the suitcase? Or since Duncan, is she off doing something? I don't fully remember. We got was during the Uluru Games. That's true. And there was only like 2,000. Yeah, I don't think there's ever like a lot in there. Which would make sense, because like, mind you, with the housing crisis, I could see the allure of like living in a buddy's suitcase. So I mean, I get it. Let me open this though, because I did. Sorry to BL for doing this like right after you rated, but I am wrapping up for the night. One thing I wanted to do before I finished was reading the tactical. Is this what we're talking about? The tactical telegram is a summary of the whole like main story so far. Is that what you're telling me? Or just like the main story, like the event story? Sorry, misunderstanding. The Western Front has fallen silent for now. Is canonically in there. It makes sense. Sotheby's, Crystal Twins, TTT, Tuesday. Jessica? Is she? I thought she was still with the Foundation. Like, I thought she graduated, but I thought she was still with the Foundation. Lonnie? You still have Lonnie? Oh, interesting. Off and less than half. Okay. The Gargoyle and the Gravekeeper are out of the Foundation site. The Gargoyle? Well, that's not very nice to call Marcia. We have the other contact methods. All is under control. Besides, on the Eastern Front, a Subaru was seen near a village, attacked and forced to land. The pilot's identity is unclear, so the aircraft could have been... Oh, interesting. I need this. Isn't this Eternity's best in slot for a cube? I really need that. That's nice. That's great. These are great rewards, by the way. If they did more events like this is great. These are good materials. These are fucking awesome. Also, I'm sorry. Where... Oh, is Druvis's thing... It's in the war room, but it's not this per se. It's in one of these things, isn't it? As a strategic sandbox. I don't want to do strategic sandbox. Yeah. Tap the time gauge on the mechanism to change the sandbox's displayed period. Sandbox displays all events occurring during the selected period. Tap an event to view its details. Use the timeline selector to browse between recorded story versions. Future updates will automatically archive new timelines here. Wait, I'm sorry. What? Are we saying this is an interactive game timeline? Tap the button to switch from sandbox to event to frontline movements. Frontline movements to display character event in the sandbox. You can view each character's movement path. Am I understanding that right? Is that what that meant? Period details. October 11th, 1920. The timekeeper and the storm returning from the Antarctic are put through a special psychological test. During the process, the timekeeper learns that the 10th storm has led them to the wrong version of 1920, where a war that should have ended is still going on. Okay. Is that what that means, though? Or am I just being... World War I wasn't supposed to last. Now we have a timeline tracker. Right. No, that's not what I mean. But, oh. Okay. That's not what I meant. I was like... Could it be for everything? Can you imagine if just the game had this for itself? You know what I mean? This would be such a cool way to, like... to let players keep track of where the fuck we are in the actual game story. Like, overall. That would be so cool. And I'd finally understand how some things are tying together time-wise. Future chapters. We still rely on the Atlas for keeping track of lore. Fuck. Okay.
I don't touch garlic.
That would have been really goddamn helpful if they put it all into that. Story review. Ugh. 1929, 1929. Oh, it doesn't even know? Okay, cool. Great. 1913, 1914. Jesus. We really had on 1914 for a while, didn't we? Because I'm still not grasping the whole, like, storm thing. I mean, maybe now that I think of it as, like, when I think of storm now, I think of flood. I think that's probably going to help me, like, conceptualize it a little bit more. But this whole, like, how do we get to this point is kind of throwing me off. But it's fine. I'll wrap my head around it one day. One day. I forgot about the garment display. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about this completely. Is new. Yeah, no, I know it's new. That's why I'm like, I forgot it was coming. Totally forgot. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's see which of the friendos are still online. No, pardon me. Or have come online, one or the other. Oh, dope. Let's go say hi to Lilith. Perfect. Beautiful. Maritime, if you're here, can you do the wrap-up command, please and thank you? If you don't mind. Thank you. For any of our new friends, if you'd like to join us offline, we do have a link to the Discord there, which no one responded to me, so maybe they don't want to, but I will at least be hosting weekend DNA farming sessions if anybody would like to do that.
You'll be back, so you said to me.
No, that's how you spell her name. Why is it not coming up? That's weird. What the fuck? What? Sorry, hold on. This is being very weird. Lady Lilith? Yeah, because I'm tired of farming alone. What the fuck? Sorry. Is my app maybe just showing her online when she's not anymore? No, oh, she's in fact not online anymore. Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. I am looking again because my app is showing me people who are done. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Seb is on. We'll do Seb. Game yet? PC's out of commission for a bit. Need a new CPU. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Maritime. That sucks. Well, I hope you have luck figuring or getting one, because that CPU, better CPU than GPU at least. At least. There we go. We'll go see Seb. So yeah, let me correct. If you want to join us offline in the Discord in any of those farming sessions or movie nights, whichever, because I am going to start doing more movies, I think, now that I kind of settled in my new place and I have a list of movies I actually want to rewatch. Probably going to do that. But otherwise, grab the first message for followers, second one for subbies. We're going to go say hi to Seb. I say Seb because I can't say the whole name correctly. But a good friend, and it's currently doing a co-working and studying stream. So if anybody wants some good old work together vibes, it's kind of the GPU there probably true. Seb is also like crazy good singer. Has worked with Bubba on some covers and stuff. So if you're into that, could be cool questions to ask. Otherwise, very lovely person, very lovely VTuber. And so I will see you guys later. As for me, I will probably be back sometime this week because I desperately want to play some more DNA. Well, we'll probably be doing that. But at the same time, I also need to do more reverse because we need to do more story. So I might just save it for like Friday night or something where we can go a little longer. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys for dropping by. I appreciate it. Jejun and BL for the raids. Thank you. And I will see you guys sometime this week. Have a good rest of your week, Souplings. Bye.